Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Peck. I'm a rising senior at William Peace University, majoring in simulation and game design, planning to graduate in May of 2024. For my internship, I work with William Peace University in their virtual reality internship program. Our goals were to create a new way for new students or transfer students to visit William Peace University campus from home without the need to travel and spend money. Create fun, engaging environments that people can interact with, and educate upcoming students about William Peace University through a virtual tour that teaches about the history of the university and its numerous changes. My supervisor was the wonderful Jennifer Suarez, who is the Director of Marketing and Communications here at William Peace University. I was able to get my internship through her in a conversation between Professor Chrisman and I, which she told me to send over my resume in interest of aiding with the VR project. My duties in the VR internship were to work with a partner and develop a way to transfer the previous version of the VR project from an older version of Unreal Engine to the newest updated version and diagnose any issues from the transfer. I also had to create 3D models and assets in Maya to be transferred into the Unreal Engine 5.1. Continue on the progress previous interns had worked on it and developed new areas of William Peace University as a smooth transition into other areas of the campus. Create realistic lighting that matches the areas on campus to maintain the most accuracy to what a student would actually see if they were physically there. For my learning outcomes, I was able to use communication, and a way that I used my communication skills was to keep in touch with my partner and supervisor about any progress that was made. I was able to achieve this by creating a Discord server where my team and I could share screenshots, post deliverables, and ask questions about anything. I was able to use leadership to take the front in documenting anything for my supervisor on the behalf of the team, post deliverables, and a review. I was able to create deadlines and needs for the team to fulfill by the time their 120 hours was over. And I was able to use technology, and with my knowledge in 3D modeling, animation, and Unreal Engine, I was able to create high detail models and bring it into VR settings. I learned a lot about VR. Although I didn't have any prior knowledge to how to work with it, I was able to research and improve myself in the technology to become more proficient with it. My most memorable moment was when my teammate and I were first transferring all the assets from Unreal 4.27 to Unreal 5.1, where we sat waiting for 2.5 to 3 hours, waiting for everything to transfer properly, praying that our computers would not crash. During that period, I was able to learn a lot from his expertise in Unreal and really have a good time learning about him and what his plans were and what mine were after we both graduated. In the end, the files transferred without any issues, and we both celebrated like it was New Year's. My biggest challenge throughout this internship was not knowing VR technology prior. It took a lot of time to research on my own and learn about VR and how to implement it into a project, but working with it directly, you come across many challenges. I learned a lot about how important frames per second were in VR, and if it is lower than 60 frames per second, it can disorient people wearing the headsets. I learned a lot from not knowing anything and applied new and previous knowledge to achieve goals. In the end, it made a weakness into a newly developed strength. My achievements throughout working for WPU was that I learned a lot about VR, and I can say now that I understand how to work with it and use it in a resume as a strength. I've become more interested in developing games in VR and using newer technology to achieve those goals for future projects. This internship helped me learn how to pace myself in modeling and teach me what my limits are within a time frame and how to better myself in modeling for faster times. I learned how to lead a team to reach our deliverables and learn how to allocate times for meetings and learn about people's needs, concerns, and how to apply them into future projects. So what's next? I plan on networking with industry professionals, and so I plan to attend more conferences and meetings for game developers in order to learn more about the industry and gain new connections to get into companies. I plan on applying for jobs, whether it's a big job such as Epic Games or smaller companies, in order to gain more experience and apply my knowledge into new horizons that could benefit me for my career. And I plan on just keep learning, continuing my bachelor's in simulation and game development, and constantly learning more about the industry and the technical aspects of it to stay on course with professionals. And I just want to thank Jennifer Suarez for guiding me through this internship and allowing for us to use this opportunity to work with her on a project that has had such an heavy impact for the school. I want to thank my partner, Ryan Steinberg, for helping me learn more about VR programming and other technical aspects of Unreal Engine 5.1. And I want to thank Professor Cruz for assisting us during our challenges in the creation of the newly updated project. Thank you so much.